Hello and welcome to another unboxing video. Now, most of the kits that I've looked at on this channel have been fairly small. That's partly because it's easier to make a smaller aircraft, as in time-wise, and partly because I have quite limited space to display aircraft, so I don't really want big things taking up too much room. However, that doesn't mean I don't buy the occasional larger kit, and today I thought I would look at one because, well, it's been sitting in my wardrobe for a little while, and I would really just like to build it. This is the Bristol Beaufort Mark 1 by Airfix. It is, it should say on the side, but it's a 2021 release. Okay, it says here it was designed in 2020, but it was released in 2021, I believe, and it's the only time this particular tooling has been released. So if you want an Airfix Beaufort, it's going to be this one. The front of the box has this beautiful artwork and even includes a bit of history on the artwork, telling you what it was doing. I really like that. Having some context to the artwork, yeah, really nice. I like it. You got the two schemes with the kit here, the code, which is A04021, so it's a series 4 kit, and of course telling you what it is, Bristol Beaufort Mark 1. Long edge, we've got the history of the aircraft, again telling you the two schemes, the paint needed. It's a skill level 2 and has 2 flying hours if you're a member of the Airfix club. You can use those. If not, become a member of the Airfix Club. Or send them to Models for Heroes. There's plenty of things you can do with them if you don't want them. The end of the box doesn't quite show on the screen. Like I say, I usually deal with smaller kits, and this one takes up more space than I have allocated. Either way, let us have a look, see what we've got inside. Right, so folded inside the instructions, we have the cartograph decals. Yes, very minimal, not very much stencil detail, which is probably a good thing. There's a hair on there, which, considering I've only just opened this, is a bit suspicious. Somebody in India, your hair is currently in Norwich. Yeah, look at that, not too bad. Nice and simple, very well printed, as you would expect. Not much to go over there. Let's put them over there in the corner. We have a nice big instruction sheet. Oh, standard Airfix thing of some history, probably the same as on the side of the box, and just specifications for the aircraft. Your assembly instructions, there we go. Study drawings and practice assembly before cementing parts together. Nope, nope, all wrong. You just pour loads of poly cement in the box, shake and get a kit. Ooh, straight away. When building this model with the torpedo fitted, drill out these holes. Excellent. Interesting. I have no idea which one I'm making yet. Well, I have an idea. But I have an idea for both of them, so I don't really know which one I'm going to go for. Either way, a rather comprehensive booklet. I am noticing straight away that this is a very thick instruction book, and it is a rather in-depth kit. Not like ones that I generally make on the channel, but hey, lovely aircraft, definitely worth it. More optional stuff. God, look at the interior detail in this. You've even got a toilet. When did you glue that? There it is, there's a toilet. Comes with a pooper. Fantastic, there you go. Part 15 is the toilet. Wonderful. Optional pilots. Good to see. So we're sticking the fuselage together on part 22. So that just goes to show how much interior detail there is in this thing. This might even be one that I have to build in multiple parts, because I don't think I can realistically make a video so long as to cover all of this. This is another reason why I've not really done bigger aircraft before. Just the extra work it takes to film the bugger. Look at that. Movable parts, I assume. Oh no, they're not. I thought they were. You got options for different flaps. Cool. Very nice. I'm not going into every bit of detail as to how to make it. I don't want to take all the fun away, but I just thought I would show you how intense this is. Like I say, it's only a skill level 2, so I'm imagining it's simple to build. It's just very thorough. And you've got, of course, a greenhouse at the front. Look at that. Not one to make if you don't like clear parts, clearly. Right, fit at later stage. See step 101 on page 17. I see. So, yes, again, you're cutting things open if you want to fit a torpedo. Well, yes, that makes sense, I suppose. We will see how... Oh, look. Use your finger. I don't think I've ever seen that that symbol in an Airfix instruction before. Poke it down until it clicks. Wonderful. Oh, that's the turret as well. I'm just impressed by the amount of work there is to do on this kit. There's step 101. As mentioned earlier, but we've missed out the turret. See, there's turret and torpedo. Now, there's so much talk of a torpedo, I might have to fit it with a torpedo. I mean, it is a torpedo bomber. Also, I hope you're taking a shot every time I say the word torpedo. Anyway, when fitting the torpedo, cut the doors from part C17, discard the middle part highlighted in green. Excellent. That sounds like a load of faff, cutting stuff like that. But hey, never mind. There's the torpedo fitted itself. God, look at the landing light. Look at that. Blimey, governor. What a thorough build. Ah, look, little sliding door for the gun. Well, it is telling you to go back to step 16. I mean, I think you're probably a bit stuffed if you've got to part 105 and you've missed something from part 16. Where's part 16? There it is. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it with everything attached just for funsies. Ugh. Whew. And then the colour callouts. So there is Scheme A, which is your standard dark earth, dark green over sky type S. Looks rather nice, doesn't it? Very nice, in fact. Yes, and that's the one that attacked the German battleship Gneisenau, or Gneisenau, or Gneisnu. No, it's not that one. That's the Scottish version. And the other one, which is your standard dark slate grey over extra dark sea grey and black, which is the one that attacked the Admiral Hipper. So there, both of them are historically notable aircraft. Like I said, I don't really know which one to do, and to be fair, it's going to take so long to build the interior that there's plenty of time between you seeing this and me actually painting. So do let me know which option you prefer. I'm not going to guarantee I'll do it, but I will take it into consideration. So if you tell me which one you think I should do and why, then I might indeed follow your suggestion. But if you tell me, if everyone says do Scheme A, and then I find a decent reason to do Scheme B, then I'm going to ignore you. Right, clear parts first. I'm going to leave them sealed in their bag just to make sure they don't get scratched or anything. But there's plenty of clear parts in there. We'll assess the quality when we can, although I've already noticed the framing and anything which is meant to be painted has been textured. I really like it when they do that. Very, very good. I mean, I'm not expecting this to be a bad kit. It was just an observation. Right, we're going to do this just in the order that they came out of the bag. So I cut the bag, plonk them down here. So random order. Have a little look, see what we've got. Oh, my light's gone. The light decided to die. Right, this is frame C. Here we have the internal parts mentioned for the torpedo. So that will be the torpedo bay. I was going to call it a bomb bay, but torpedo bay. We have some engines. Everything is beautifully crisp. Little doorway. One of the wing spars and interior components. Another wing spar. The propellers and the some sort of instrument panel. Look at that. Yeah, this is beautifully crisp. This is really, really nice. Okay, next, these two are together. Come on, detach. Don't break, but also detach. There it is. So I was trying to find the part that that was caught. This is frame E. There it is. We've got a bloke. Look at that. You've got matey boy. It's got a very angular bottom. Yes, interesting. He appears to have a cushion or something surgically attached to his buttocks. Well, I guess it's comfortable if you fall out of a plane, maybe. We've got the torpedo there. Again, no flash. Beautifully crisp. There's a couple of moulding points here, but that shouldn't be difficult to cut off at all. There's a machine gun. Another instrument panel type thing. Yes, good lord, this looks utterly fantastic. Also, there's just these little things that make Airfix stand out. It tells you what type of plastic it is so that you can recycle it in the appropriate manner, which I know some people aren't going to care about, but one day that will probably be a requirement on anything plastic, I reckon. In fact, it already is to a certain extent. But either way, it makes it very, very clear what sort of plastic it is. Anyway, this is frame D, and this has a lot of spindly parts. Very thin, but notice that they've put these points on the end where they're easy to remove and only attached it in the middle, which, again, very appreciated. Various brackets, some legs, more instrumenty stuff. There's just stuff everywhere. I always like to make these unboxings as quick as possible. It's just a brief look at what is inside, but you can't really do a brief look when you've got so many pieces. Also, notice how everything is attached perfectly. Nothing is falling off or wobbling or anything like that. It's just perfect. I'm not expecting it to have any problems when making it, but it really deserves to be assembled well, and I hope I can do it justice. This is frame A. And we have the fuselage. There's all the interior detail. Look at that. I'm going to have to do something open with this, aren't I? I can't have every hatch closed. I just don't think it would do it justice. They've put in the effort to show you this much of the interior detail, all the rib detail and everything. We've got the tail wings, the horizontal surfaces there, the rudder, presumably engine bulkheads maybe, guess. We've got weighted wheels. So weighted means you can see the bulge from the weight of the aircraft pushing down on it, so it's demonstrating the aircraft sitting down. Presumably 2 different options for turrets there. I don't recall seeing it in the instructions, but it was only a quick glance. And finally, sprue B, which is nice and simple. It's just wings. Wings! Woo! And the flaps, which I mentioned that there were variations for. One's got this extra bit here. But yes, there we go. And there's the wheel well detail, or engine inside detail, whatever it is. There's some detail. Delicious. Well, this looks absolutely wonderful. Beautifully moulded. I just hope it goes together as well as it looks. I have no reason to doubt it, but of course the joy is in the assembly, isn't it, really? So we'll see. I will get this started fairly soon. I've already decided I will show the torpedo exposed. I just think they've put in so much detail on the inside. I think I will do that. Before I go, a quick shout out to the channel members. They support this channel with a regular monthly payment, and I appreciate them greatly because they are helping me with my addiction to buying kits and, ultimately allowing me to keep the channel going. So thank you very much. If you want to join them, please feel free to. But if not, if you could just subscribe if you haven't already, hit the like if you've liked it, and the notification bell if you want, then that would also be good. Other than that, I'm going to go and do some research on Bristol Beauforts, see if there is any particular preference for which one to make. And, well, I suppose I feel slightly overwhelmed. I've done nothing but small kits for at least the last 18 months, and now I've suddenly got this. So I guess I will start it, and hopefully it will turn out well. Yes. Optimism.